Salutations, everyone. I am Ace Brightskies, and welcome back to some more Sly2 Band of Thieves. This time, we're doing the next part of the game, Episode 3, The Predator Awakens. So, let's start this thing.
It took some detective work, but the gang and I managed to track down where Rajan had gone into hiding. Somehow, he'd managed to transform a long-forgotten temple into the thriving center of his spice operation, and it's there where we'll find him. The jungle, too thick to drive through, forced us to walk the long distance to our target. We ran into a few problems along the way, but pushed on. For the temple was more than just Rajan's hideout. It was also home to the Clockwork Heart. A pump so strong and tireless, it could increase spice production tenfold. Good for Rajan, but awful for the rest of the world. Hope he's not counting on that heart too much, because tonight, it comes home with me.
Okay, throughout that entire cutscene, I muted my microphone so there wouldn't be echoing. I turned it off so hopefully you guys can hear me again. So yeah, when I was a kid, it was this part of the game that gave me some trouble. But now I've kind of mastered it at this point. But yeah. Let's just say that unless you're climbing, the place can be kinda difficult to traverse. And yeah, same guards as last time in the last episodes, but we're in a jungle. Spice Room Recon is going to be our current objective.
Sneak into the temple and take some recon photos so I can assess the situation. Just be careful. If you get hurt, the nearest hospital is 106 miles from here. According to my map of the area, there should be a hidden passage into the temple behind that waterfall.
Nice work, Bentley. I'll take a hidden passage over the front door any day.
Did he just say 100 and how many miles? I already forgotten because, well, let's just say some things I'm not good at memorizing. Either way, Sly better not get so much as a broken leg on this one. Hey, knock on for backup, jerk! Apparently the guards can't swim either. But never mind that. Here we go.
Bingo, you found the spice growing facility. Now, from what I know of photosynthesis, all the expensive equipment should be found at the top of this room. That access tube should get you up there.
All right, I'll head for the top.
Alright, I'm back at full health. Oh yeah, forgot breaking stuff. Oh shoot, so much for that. Nice try, pal, but you ain't burning me. Yeah, the move I used to knock those guys out cold is the knockout dive move. I don't remember if I showed that in any of my previous videos, but I know I got it when opening the vault in Dimitri's office. Just go for a barrel ride. And this guy clearly not seeing me despite being in plain sight. Oh, those barrels. Oh, I see. The barrels carry the water here and then dumps it on these plants. When I was younger, I never picked up on that.
Some of the vines around here are really slippery. Jump and hit the circle button to go for a ride.
Ah yes, the raccoon rail slide. That's the name of that move. You see, Sly's ancestor, Tennessee Kid Cooper, invented a special technique called the raccoon rail walk and rail slide. He used it to run across ropes and stuff like that and slide along railroad tracks. But enough of the Cooper clan history lesson. Let's get to the nitty-gritty.
Time for a few recon photos.
Okay, now that's crazy. Jean's carrying half of the clockwork heart on that stick. Getting it could be tricky.
Looks like half of the heart is being used to super irrigate the spice plants. That crane is keeping half of the heart suspended. There's the entrance to this level, only I can't figure out how to get in here from the temple's exterior. Check it out! Rajan's carrying half the clockwork heart on that stick. Bring those photos back to the safe house. We'll really need to think about this one. The clockwork heart is under some steep security. Heck, Rajan is carrying half of it at all times. To get at the goods, I'll need to gather some more information. Sly will plant a bug in Rajan's office, while I lift the spice operation blueprints off the Spice Lord while he makes his rounds. Unfortunately, while we're collecting intelligence on him, he'll be collecting data on us with an elephant-driven satellite array. Take it out, or he'll be able to intercept all of our communications.
In the elephant. And bam! I'm surprised that didn't alert the guy down there. Now you see these little water pools? In a minute, you'll see what they're for.
Rajan is able to monitor all of our communications out here with that elephant-driven satellite array.
That's pretty grim. You got a plan for shutting it down?
Don't I always? Now, the local spice plants are illegal for good reason. Eat too many, and you'll go into a fit of uncontrolled rage.
Keep that stuff away from Murray. Oh, wait, I get it. I put some spice plants in the elephant's feed bag. He chows down, gets all crazy, and then presto, the satellite's in pieces.
A crude interpretation of the plan, but accurate. The trick here is harvesting the spice plants. You'll have to do some serious climbing, as they only grow high up in the jungle canopy.
See? What did I tell you? Time to get our climb on. Wait. Dang it. That didn't make any sense. But never mind that. Going for it. Should I remind anyone that I hate snakes? Hmm. Also, why is this thing going back and forth? Reminds me of that tower in Italy that's leaning sideways. Sorry, I'm struggling with my words here. I think it's because I try to get out what I'm trying to say, like, too fast, when I should take it slowly. Bam! Maybe I can go around and they won't see me. Oh, there's some kind of treasure over there. I'll come back for it later for some serious cash. So yeah, that's all I'm doing for this mission is basically collecting the spice plants. Do 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 do. I spy my little eye. Another dead switched treasure. If you guys remember that from one of my other Sly videos, then you'll remember that as soon as I pick up one of those things, there'll be a timer, and I'll need to get it back to the safe house as quickly as possible. I gotta stop saying things that my audience already knows. Got him.
Sly, now take all the spice plants you've collected to the elephant's feed basket.
Okay. Brace brace yourself, guys. This thing's about to be in pieces.
Sayonara, satellite array.
Okay, so much for that. That's never happened before. The elephant crushes a guard and gives me some more health. Uh, okay. Now, remember those pools from earlier? Water bug run. Or
Sly, the insect in that pool is a rare Indian water bug. If you can carry it into Rajan's office, its wings will transmit local sound waves at a frequency I can monitor.
Let me get this straight. We're gonna bug Rajan's office with a bug?
It is an elegant plan, I agree. Now pay attention. That water bug can only survive in stagnant pools. If kept out of water too long, it'll become unhappy and likely draw the attention of local guards.
Looks like there's a few pools along the way to Rajan's office. A short swim every now and then should keep our little friend quiet.
see, let me demonstrate if it's out of water for too long. Give it a minute. See? Well, that didn't take long. Oh, I do not like that. Not good, not good. I need to find a pool, and I need to find it now. Oh yeah, hiding underneath here was a good idea. I better take those guys out first, before attempting to get into Razan's office. See, it's right there. There we go. Apparently the noise from the sneak attack slam move has longer range than I originally suspected. Oh, great. It's one of those guys with the loud horns. Huh, there's a pool up here. Perfect. Where'd the bloody monkey come from? There. Dang it. Hang on. I can't remember how I got up there. the guards respawned. I don't know if I remember that happening in the original game. On the PS2, I mean. That was too close. I got him in there just as he started beeping. That would have gotten those guards' attention. No problem. Yeah, I remember someone ranking this part of the game as one of the worst missions in the game. Ugh, lasers. John's not gonna notice that, is he? Yep, this is his hideout, alright. Up, and look what it is. A safe. Never mind that. Need to get in this guy here.
Excellent. I've already tuned into the bug's wing vibrations. I'm a genius.
Hang on, let me get rid of this guy first. Okay.
As I expected, Rajan is out for his daily tour of the operation. My sources claim he always carries 3 blueprints on him, which, when read together, tell you everything about his spice operation.
Too bad he doesn't have that section of the clockwork heart we saw during the recon. You could just pump him full of sleep darts and we could all go home.
Unfortunately, my sleep darts aren't powerful enough to affect Rajan.
What? How are you gonna get at those blueprints?
Rajan has an insatiable appetite for Indian watermelons, which, if eaten whole, will force even him to nod off for a while. Once he's asleep, I'll creep in and lift the blueprints.
Well, that's fine and all, but how do you plan on luring him over to the watermelons?
I've equipped my sleep darts with a sonic disruptor. The strange sounds they make should be enough to lead the ever-curious Rajan from place to place.
Interesting. This isn't gonna be easy, though, as this is sure to get the guards' attention. As soon as I get that blueprint, I need to hightail it out of here. Yeah, as you can tell, as soon as I... As soon as I grab the blueprint, he's gonna wake up. That was too close. Now I just need to get him to that watermelon over here. Come on, take the bait. Okay, here we go. Last one. Well, that was a minor nuisance. Here we go.
What? The blueprints! They have been stolen!
That's the complete set of blueprints. Great field work, Bentley. You're really getting the hang of this.
Alright, that's another job well done.
I've got some bad news. Rajan has gone into hiding somewhere in the temple. I guess the destruction of his satellite array and my invasion of his personal space to get the blueprints spooked him. To get his portion of the Clockwork Heart, we'll need to drive him out into the open. Given Rajan's spy-saddled temper, I'd recommend making him angry. First, we'll destroy the center of his operation, the spice grinder. Then we'll demolish the dam above the temple in an attempt to flood him out. If that doesn't work, I've made arrangements to exchange one of the temple's facade rubies for some high explosives, which, if necessary, we can use to flood the whole temple grotto. If my psychological profile is accurate, Rajan should pick up the other half of the Clockwork Heart before making his escape, effectively bringing it to us.
Okay. Let's go for the spice grinder first.
According to Rajan's blueprints, you're near the spice grinding facility. However, the passage is blocked by those laser fences.
Looks like they're using TNT to create these catacombs. Maybe I can borrow some to destroy the fences. You're the demolitions expert. How am I supposed to use that stuff?
Oh, it's simple. Just jump in, walk the barrel to your target, jump out, and get clear of the blast radius. But be careful around floor lasers, Sly. The TNT barrels won't work on them.
Attention guards! Make sure all laser fences are operational to protect the spice grinder.
And just so you know, getting seen moving around in a barrel is a bad idea, because with a regular barrel, moving around like this is, if you get spot with a regular barrel and you get hit, it'll just destroy the barrel. But getting hit in this particular barrel will instant kill you, because it's an explosive. And yeah, avoid the lasers. If I stay still on the TNT barrel, it'll work as a makeshift disguise. Trust me. There's the spice grinder. Also, for this mission...
I'm within visual range
Never
of the
mind.
spice grinder. What's next?
Rajan won't come out of hiding while spice is still being manufactured. If we destroy the grinder, he'll be out of business and have no reason to stick around the temple.
Great. We do the world a favor and Rajan's forced out into the open.
Start by getting a hold of that TNT down there. It's worth mentioning that guards won't be able to detect you if you stay still while in the TNT barrel.
Nice. An explosive disguise.
Place the explosive near that grinding wheel, and it'll be blown to bits.
Now, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did when I was younger and first played this mission, and that's go in complete stealth. Which means no taking out the guards, but I will relieve them of their valuables first.
Make sure to get the TNT barrel into that basin filled with spices.
Looks like Razan still uses the same code from the last episode. Shoot. Yeah, there's some suitcases with money in there. But I'm gonna wait before getting those. Oh shoot. Okay. How to avoid these searchlights. Okay, confirmed. Not even the searchlights will detect you. Which somehow makes zero sense. I don't want to risk it. Now to get the TNT barrel near that spice grinder. That's just my dog, don't worry about him. Now to get it near that spice grinder. And
What's going on down there? It looks like spice production has fallen behind. Wait, it's completely stopped.
yeah. That's why I didn't bother killing taking out any of the guards. because of that reaction right there. Hang on, I'm gonna make one last use of that TNT barrel. And that's create a makeshift shortcut. Also, how come Sly's shadow doesn't show him using the barrel? It's actually kind of funny looking the way his shadow looks when he's like that. What did I tell you? Makeshift shortcut. And I'm out. Okay, next I'll do that mission right there as Bentley, and then that'll be it for this episode, I think.
Rajan's holed up in his temple. Got any ideas to force him out of hiding?
My research indicates that tigers have an aversion to water. By destroying that dam, the temple will be filled with a runoff.
Flooding him out, huh? Good plan. But I don't think your bombs are strong enough to do the job.
You're correct. Fortunately, while monitoring the bug in Rajan's office, I overheard that a new autopilot attack helicopter had just arrived. It's sitting inside this truck.
Stay sharp. That dam is sure to be well protected.
Alright, looks like we get it to pilot this thing.
All forces, defend the temple dam. A barrel of spice to the gunship that brings down the aggressor.
Uh-oh. Almost got it.
Shoot, Bentley. Hope Rajan knows how to swim.
What? A piece of the dam struck the chopper. It's going down.
Hello.
Oof. Ow. Ah. Oof. Oh.
Alright, now we have a method of getting back to the chopper. Alright, if you like this video, then please leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. In the meantime,
Me? From
Ace
me,
Bright Skies,
I've taken care of bigger rodents than
out.